Little right foot slider along the ground. He's got another one. Martin's kicked another one, and he puts the Tigers in front.
3 premierships, 3 Norm Smiths, a Brownlow. Dustin Martin might just be the best player our game has ever seen. And he's not done yet.
Kick forward, 2-on-1, Dusty!
That matters not. He's going to be a triple premiership player as a youngster. So long ball by McIntosh to full forward. Stanley couldn't quite stick it. Martin to put pressure. Still with Martin. Can he kick a fourth? Oh, he has. Well, does he get a Norm Smith? Does he get the third one?
There's no doubt about that, Bruce. There's no doubt. For someone who's kicked 12 goals, he stood up for him in that second quarter when they needed, when Geelong had that burst.
I'm just repeating, so Barry Cable and Dusty Martin, the only players in the history of the game to have 20 disposals, multiple goals in 3 grand finals.
They're making the statue now, Bruce. Does it go to Punt Road or the MCG?
How the hell did you stop me? Why in the world would you try? I go hard forever. That's just how I'm designed. That's just how I was built. See the look in my eyes. You take all of this from me, and I'm still gonna survive. You get truth from me.
We know you're a great player, but what's separated you from a lot of other players that have been great players is in those massive moments, you've just found a way to go to another level. And I know you said you feel really calm, but do you feel within yourself in those moments that if I get on a roll here, if I get cranking, that no one can go with me? Do you feel unstoppable out there?
Oh, I've got a lot of self-belief, and I just that's what you play the game for, to be in those pressure moments. I remember I've been practicing stuff like that in the backyard when I was 5 and 6. That's why you play the game, for those big moments and to step up when your team needs you. And I just love it.
It's harder to love me. Y'all don't understand. Y'all quicker to judge me. Put your foot in my nights. Picture you living my life. Picture you stuck in the cell. Picture you wasting your life. Picture you facing a charge. Picture you beating the odds. Picture you willing to bleed. Picture you wearing the scar. Thank you for making me struggle. Thank you for making me grind. I perfected my hustle. Tell me the world ain't mine. You've been seeing me lately. I'm a miracle, baby. I refuse to lose. This was the ghetto that made me. I put that on my father. Trying to hope for tomorrow. When I think that I can't, I envision Obama. I envision them diamonds. I envision Ferraris. If the world was perfect, all my behind me. Ain't you happy I made it? Man, I'm making a statement. Take a look, and you can tell that I'm destined for greatness.
I'm out on the block. I hustle hard cause it's all the same. They know, and you know that grind don't stop. Just cause I rose to the top, and everybody knows my name.
Pickett has made a mark already, hasn't he?
Hasn't looked out of place at all.
I took the mark and I was walking back and I turned around and I kind of seen him out the corner of my eye and I just gave him a little nod and just popped it out there. And it gives me chills thinking about that moment when he kicked that goal. It was fantastic.
Martin looks to centre the football, and he's been able to find what could be the redemption story of Australian rules football. Marlon Pickett right in front and 35 out.
If he kicks this will be one of the great wars in grand final history. Marlon Pickett lines up.
That is something special, and it might be the most spectacular get-around of the year.
One of the great footy stories ever.
I actually was borderline crying when he kicked that goal, just from pure emotion. And the story, the ability for arguably the best player in the competition to go out of his way to kick that ball to a bloke in his first game I'm so proud of just the club for that reason.
Lee Matthews, who's a lot of people say is the best player in the history of the game. Did you hear his comments about you?
I'll
remind you. So he said, you're the only player that when they compare the two of you, he doesn't get offended by.
Yeah, I mean, it's extremely humbling to hear these things from people, but that's just their opinion, and I try not to get too caught up in people's opinions, whether it be positive or negative. I just always come back to what I can control.
Got it to two. He had to bang it on the boot quickly. Needs a bit of luck. Parfitt couldn't control it. Hooley went in. 3-1 it was for the Tigers. Short was able to back up. Send the ball to half forward. High ball bolted there. Rewalt tries to knock it forward. Rioli had a cracker as well. Spills to Martin. Little right foot slider along the ground. He's got another one. Martin's kicked another one. It's his second of the game, and he puts the Tigers in front. Tigers 4 goals to 1 in the quarter. They hit the front. And he is an absolute star. And you can just see his aggression in his voice, how invested in the game he is. It's fantastic to see.
And the winner of the Norm Smith medal with 4 goals, 21 disposals, Dustin Martin.
First of all, I'd just like to thank Geelong for an awesome game. You're an awesome club, and well done to Gads on an unbelievable career. To the AFL, Toyota, the government, and last but not least, the Richmond Footy Club. Let's go!